Say people look up to us because we're a little different. Excuse me, sir.
What do you do for a living, sir?
I'm a pilot. I fly airplanes for Alaska Airlines.
Do you have anything you want to share with the younger generation who are coming to your industry?
You need a lot of money and you need passion because it costs a lot of money to learn how to fly.
How long have you been studying to be a pilot?
It can take anything from like 2 years up to 4 years. You start flying small airplanes and learn that way, and then you build your hours up by flying charter flights, and then you start for a small airline flying commuter flights. Then you get a job with a bigger airline.
No offense, sir. You got a diploma, right?
No. As a pilot, you don't need a degree. You need all the licenses to fly. It's issued by the FAA. You get a private pilot license, you get an instrument license, you get a commercial license, you get a multi-engine license, and then eventually you get an airline transport pilot license. That's what we like to call the PhD of aviation. To get that, you need 1,500 hours of flying time. Then you just interview with the airlines and hopefully you get a job somewhere.
So what are the pros and cons when it comes to your industry?
As I said, number one is passion. You have to want to be a pilot because it's not easy. Not everybody can do it. You just have to put yourself into it and use all your energy. It takes a lot of studying. And once you've done that, you got your licenses, then you have to have the will to go out and try to find a job. That's the hardest part.
Your outfit is really smart. So it reminds me of a movie which is called Catch Me If You Can.
Yes.
Yes, you know what it is, right?
Yes.
So do you believe that the pilot, this job, is still in a really good reputation right now?
It is to some degree. I'd say people look up to us because we're a little different.
You have to be qualified and also well paid the job, right?
Not initially. Eventually, when you get older, like me, and you've been flying for 30 years, then your pay goes up. It's all seniority based. It's not like the general job market where you can change jobs and move up a ladder here. If you change jobs here, you start over from the beginning again. Who gets hired first moves up the ladder. And with that comes pay, of course, and then schedules and seniority. I mean, whether you can move from the right seat to the left seat, from a first officer to captain. So everything is seniority based. So when you get hired at one airline, you stay there for the rest of your career.
How long is it going to take?
It all depends on the economy and how well the airlines are doing. If airlines are expanding, they're getting more airplanes, they have to hire more people, you move up and then you become a captain. And eventually we all retire. I have to retire next year. I have to retire at 65 years of age. Then the young people come up and they move up, and when your number comes up, you could upgrade from a first officer to captain.
Is there anything that you believe is really important but not really taught at school?
You can't really teach personality. You have to adapt as a person when it comes to aviation, especially when you're new in the job as a first officer. You have to adapt to the captain because the captain is the leader of the crew for each flight. Each captain is a little different, and that's not really taught at school. That's just something you have to learn.
Thank you. What's your name, sir?
My name is Torb.
Have a good one.
You bet. Yeah.
Yep.
You too.
If you want to work as a pilot, you have to listen to his words. He has a lot of wisdom because we have to believe the experienced people, like the movie Catch Me If You Can. Go and watch it. You will understand more about what he said. So if you love the way how you can learn English like that, just hit the like button and follow me because there are going to be more interesting and intensive contents coming soon. If you want me to interview about more topics, different jobs, just comment below. I'm about to check it out. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.